Innings Live presented by Capital One. We have got you ready for some bonus softball all around the country right now. Holly Rowe, All-American Jessica Mendoza, and All Pac-12 catcher Jen Schroeder. And ladies, this has been so dramatic and so exciting. We see Washington force that if necessary game, but we have to get out to the desert because there is a lot of spicy drama happening right now. You see at the end of this play, there's a lot of conversation going on for Ole Miss right now as the umpire and Jamie Traxel, the head coach for Ole Miss, start to converse. We'll see this in just a moment. You can see the fans reacting to what we're about to show you here.
Yeah, so we see Autumn Gillespie up to bat. She's their catcher. She's on fire. She does not agree with this call. She thinks it's an automatic ball. But here's where she makes the mistake. She lets an umpire know how she feels. You cannot get emotional like this, especially with the bat point.
So she does that, she says that, but something else happens in this game after this because another player, it looks like it was Naomi Jones, as they are trying to talk this out. Jamie Traxel is talking to the referee, and
it's Abby Latham up to bat during this. At this point, Ole Miss is now letting it get to it. It starts with Autumn Gillespie with the bat point. Then Latham's up to bat. She's making facial expressions. Oh, they toss Latham from the game, or they call her out.
They toss her. They tossed her, but then look what happens here. So Naomi comes in, makes contact with an umpire. Jamie Traxel knows right away that that was egregious. And so the Ole Miss players right now losing their cool as they are down in Tucson. And Jamie Traxel, the head coach there, in intense conversations with Blue. Ladies, the wheels are falling off right now. This is really bad.
Well, let me just set the scene for you. As Ole Miss had the early jump on this game, they were up big, and Arizona came back, had a huge inning where the ball was literally looking like beach balls to their hitters. And so this game has turned around quick, and it's now emotional for the Rebels.
They were up by 6, and it is 11 straight runs for Arizona, and that's where the wheels came off.
It's going to be emotional. What's unacceptable is to come after an umpire. It's one thing to point with your bat. It is not okay to bump your body into an umpire. We have been in those games, Jen, where you expect to win, where the wheels come off and you're losing and you're frustrated and you're emotional and you're mad, and that's okay. But what you don't do is take it out on an umpire, on a call that's out of your control. That is totally unacceptable.
And the conversation in the batter's box, already that conversation that we saw, that was heating up. So it seemed like all of those emotions are spilling over for multiple players.
Yeah, you cannot control the umpire. You have to figure out how to control the controllables as an athlete. You have no say over what the umpire does. But for those athletes to cross the line and get physical with an umpire, absolutely unacceptable.
Well, and that's something you see with Ole Miss. Part of why they've had success is they do feed on that emotion, that fire. Jamie Traxel, their coach, she helps fuel that. I think that's great and okay, but when it got out of hand, it started with Autumn Gillespie, the bat point. That should have been X right there. Hey, this is not okay. We're not going to continue this.